Abusuya election expert Dome Kwabenya edenyoma atonsaniani ni nyina rerun ya ebeba so in a single polling station Abokobi Women's Development Center. Nanu eno mu kiremu a siato aba no honom ene ya ade se NDC candidate electpelem no ebedi nkunim esanse sa particular polling center no ade se eka NDC omo strongholds ho chesa babi a yato no ho bia ade se NDC ene wini mandodo na enti omo so omo hu de enti a MPP akwakoye rebrand no honom na chesa omo de omo ni hopes na doye adwen se omo wesiska kwa
abna election experts are starting kasa say and the other na MPP ade mu nyemu because Abokobi ho no NDC stronghold
sano mo keka.
Yes, in fact 2016 now Abokobi na Kamadina ho Tinina na friend Madina Abokobi and NDC ombezo mu wi ni Dome Kwabenya constituency ni ntino
omo
elebeka ho stronghold nti omo tifri Madina mu ekoka Dome Kwabenya even though na Dome Kwabenya was still the biggest constituency in Ghana. Almost had the Abokobi ekoka ho send the way you move vote e ho no be and Madina here the be etin ho. And the political scientists are starting can say Abokobi ho no de a no go area for NPP. We den NDC number 2 amano. And this be ya Tamakokwe Junior. Oh nyem.
Ebetimi so ada ni o.
And na ebi no say there be na yakoto about 2020 ni obi kura nim say bi constituency bi ho ma NDC betimi akowi ni okwabo no regional traditional constituencies are na eye MPP Sunyani East Sunyani West Sunyani is JH Mensa constituency from 19 kojo ho MPP na dia ko Sunyani West na ekojo je da ko akire be di bafo ewansama e ho nyina MPP alusu ni nyina kwa Ashanti region achieve your friend was saying have one south east no bia nim say NDC betimi awini sa constituency ne da but omu wini kwa akrofom onim ya me obuasi east adanse asokwa e no bohye ne ho nyina NDC etimi awini a ene untumi nkase Dome Kwabenya nso yenyama NDC ngofa ye bia na ehonso so no bibia tumi asesa enti isi no de o say ehon no obekwa akotona obekwa akoye election no ho na NDC for say da bi adenti na also akoye election e wo say ehon because ye regulation awie isi problem or according to NDC no is omo keka figures boom NDC say every 2020 easy omunim calculation yes omu keka boma no mu the figures number adechia no masa koye foforo
nti on person mon san keka mo bi mana
nti NDC say there is no need to be regulation omangasa regulation na NDC for now so omaye no
nti eno na onye tu
eno ye no kre nti mo wasi bia nim so omu ya omu according to omu de no Electoral Commission leading Michael Kwe with over 1,000 votes. Enti ehun hia say easy be kwa election say
omo de no mo kana Abokobi ka ho
omo de ho na ka ho say easy problem with a year say omo keka figures boma omo NDC for no mo nkyere wo enti easy de o say na obekwa yes election no enti ye hwe say sa election no be baso
na say you can say the easy for date bi
am da umbekwa to aba easy for date bi am enti say sa constituency 4 year Supreme Court declare no you betimi aka say ansha na 7th January the NDC
omantumi nya representatives
reps ho
okay
say easy no you say afei na asem no ebe court afei na NDC Supreme Court mo up to China so mo court say high court judge no ka say or ma each individual cry a day to present their case na say ebe say 4 days 4 days answer na the ben na easy best akoye high court judge no be ma ruling easy as akoye regulation intino anhwe ya na ho ne de
e bi so amekai say chief justice Eden Krata Babontia or my directive court ahodo a was disputed areas no omontina so empon anaju 8:30 nyina se de be ya ebe content ma bibia nko delenti bia
abina de okano no kro say ya nya president be bre Ghana so ahwe ayewa so west wo gona I think was it the year 2000 or 2000 call to say NDC ni na wi ni seat MPP ni o na kire say seat ni niam bia nko enu medical ma NDC nti asam no call to for 4 years. In fact, yeah, about 2004 about one and sana court to declare MPP ni na wi.
Not NDC ni we
MPP. Enti ama stroke aka but
say we dey massa.
Chief Justice dey atu dwane ye hwede mu kwan say ombetumi edi dwuma na ye hu nipa odi nkunim. Abana generally dey esie no.
Ba men kwatwe me na me ne Madi Jibril eni enkomo e wo ha NDC ba no mpanyifo mo hya bato ho nsem no a odi mu akotene pa. Madi Martin
Abna me joso.
Let's say.
Ena Domboko.
Afisia panso.
Sisi na no matata sense na remo la se.
Mama na say yen share constituency se ho sensem till date asaye back and forth mako court ama de mo de kodan court no odi amamo yes say no high court be san atena sem no so how swift na mo hye se ebekosan se and na 30th more less than best 6 days na 7 days e was mudiwie na declaration kwansa na swearing in.
And the government here we take for Abokobi. Eba court and some vacancy between the court vacant, but mintia here from the Supreme Court. Eka say the obetna someone listening now. One kind who say on the 7th ebeye na na intimiwe issue no ansana ya candidate and said MP elect to go in for the swearing in. So we'll look at how the game will play for Tuesday. I believe today the legal team will submit their issues, and then tomorrow when we meet at the Supreme Court, High Court, we may be able to get a headway in it. But at the end of the day, I believe we'll all work towards getting the end of this issue. We will be able to get the MPs to be sworn in on the 7th of January.
Na mamimi sasa recollection akoso ama emfa se obi ehunu sasuma sinedi enkunim court amode akone se de oma withdraw no. How certain is the NDC say high court tina so yekra na mo san ko recollection na NDC ne bewini?
The issue is, are we going to say we are going to recollate? Our argument is say collation where declare you don't recollate. That's the argument. So we want to see the reason I was behind her. Say collation somebody can recollect. Because they be say election we shouldn't look at today our emotions, but we should look at the future. Why ensure here in the future, if certain things is allowed, we may not even have elections. Because I can decide Sabina me call elections, Abina me penasem. In me pevena ka say o ma declare declare me say they be me penny man call recollation bill. Then we'll end up doing collation and recollation without the laws working with us. So when we are fighting and say law either it affects the NDC or not, we should do the right thing for the sake of tomorrow. And that's the NDC stand. And whether they are going to recollate or not recollate, what the court will say tomorrow will be what we are going to use.
Na circulation on a day asumdie ntiase beba na all parties akomatomo yema still nano momo de ne say once ye declare no ense circulation BSc sediment be ho ase beba de basabasa beba no. That is your stand.
Only say yen pesa basabasa be si no, and that is why we went through this router. Yes, idea. They will make us say 137 crap. Obi kwa we ballot papers. Our parliament no. You born with the same or the two by. And yet when we have more than 180, but we want the peace. We want the future of our democracy. Our elections work will be done well, and that's why we went to this. So let's see what tomorrow will be after the court tomorrow.
Na yenshe ya obabi ohonoma recollation ne course no NDC na edin kunim recollation baye no numbers no asesa ema isi declare the MPP candidate no someone na wodi enkunim beka se ye wo instances ye betumi a refer to na obi kasa eno na mo prevent said ye be ya ne so nipa ne de to de gina no so kwa no declare ma NDC ye maintaining sa.
In fact, those that you are going to refer to, no, so I want to say we're handling them on different angles. I don't see on in fact none of the seats are here can one summer that declare the EC came to declare again, ridiculous, you know, say Ajemu. Where each of them has its own leg. 4 way on leg in here. The other one is so no over 5 and north issue. The leg is different. It's at the High Court in Kofi how we are handling dealing on that issues. So issues Libya any the way we are handling them. So at the end of the day, we want the right thing to be done. So all of them say NPP that we what we have gone in court on those issues, and by the end of the day you find out what we are standing on.
Now, recollection I can argument no and say when your first time. Yeah, o minor witness be ewo yabatomu isi ababe defending ho amamo instances aye papa afrejan ye bi ene ade intaban se ne de mutia recollection e de akokot
in fact Electoral Commission misled the country when they gave that examples on that day. Over Peru issues now, there was no declaration before they came to continue the issue in Sunyani, when Sule Amodu was the director then in region. Hello?
So
what you are saying? So when they were referring to that one, Ufa Tolon for the same year, 2008, now yeah, almost collate and a problem bar polling collection center. So they have to bring in Tamale at that to continue the collation because of security issues. So there were no declaration before then. So there has never been in this issue of our democracy say, be with recollation. I challenge them like the one we met at IPA. They should show us. The Ben declare result and for them to dig the completion of the process and and I challenge them.
Okay.
Amodu was the director of election. Director in that era.
In 2004, maybe Selbe verify later. In 2004, Dr. Kwajo Afrejan, you know, and penny Emma EC, declare the NDC candidates no winner. I will prove constituency a year can I will brown half. Even though say MPP candidates no more declare no winner earlier after recollation no NDC and Afrejan declare no winner. When no yet reference I yet declare ama MPP but recollation koso Emma NDC be winning. To one instance
another example. Amodu was a director then at Sunyani in Bruno. Then it was a Bruno Ahafo region. It was a process. Not Peru, East and West. One. When the challenge came in Peru, that is where they banned even some area, almost centers in that day. So the issue came to the region. NDC won that election by 16 votes. It was not a collation. Obinim also result to be keke. In fact, it was just a total way. But when they came to complete it, that's what there's a non-collation declaration of result. Yeah, enter sheet I can see a declare results.
In two cases, Obina, Madi,
we have now changed our CI to 127. Into law no count so no. The two be any argument. Okay, share 2 and 2.7 more. Do we have any recollation that in the space? When you use a bad law, a law be a used to that. You don't use that one when the law has changed. Okay? You don't use it. So why are they using another CI rule to judge another CI rule? Are we using? Did we use 127 in that election?
Okay, but Madi, Mame found Dome Kwabenya constituency. Abokobi polling station. Abokobi Women's Development Center. They said the one na eba the deciding polling station ama 2024 parliamentary election course so e wo hodom no. Eno de makoma tom yem. Moma kwan esabato no sankoso na rerun.
Okay, so no so by no. Although there was a video of declaration, but we met at the IPAC political parties in the MT on the issue of Dome Kwabenya and Abokobi. But conclusion on the Dome Kwabenya, and it said, even though there was all the list entered, for Electoral Commission returning officer at the time of finalizing it, now we need 3 pink sheets. So the question is, how did he get the result to input it? That's the question. You understand Electoral Commission stand. So for Electoral Commission, and no any completed process. So we can say you want to complete it. And it's a be what pink sheet naturally says that pink sheet never to be used on Mambra. The NDC Eddie pink sheet by both electronics and hard copy. MPP and FAMBA, but they at the end of the day we analyzed it and accepted say the NDC buy a hard copy, the same thing I did Petraba. So we accept 2. So we use the 2 to input it to continue the process. But the Baku and copy our pink sheet for elections because I can say pink sheet at the polling station. Mm-hmm. So the returning officer, presiding officer, collation center and our use specimen sheet. Actual results so just to keep the results. But technically, this is say so that result cannot be entered.
Now pink sheet na more copy na 9 people so
copy. That specimen sheet only duplicate also.
Okay.
Only duplicate. Mm-hmm. Because they only duplicate. So you cannot use that one at times to do your argument. It can be admitted in argument if the 2 parties at the polling station at the point say, oh, you went here to sign also. Okay? Mm-hmm. So once there's nothing that to commit everybody in that process, you can all advise that, okay, the difference in between the calculation as I get a calculation now 165. Mm-hmm. Now, so only 165 no 2 but when we need, which is the NDC candidate winning elections, However, I got 1 polling station. So what is that polling station result anymore? It will add more vote to say NDC candidate, or if you give it to the MPP, it will now tend the MPP to win the elections in that polling station. Instead of then you have to go for rerun, per the guidelines and the electoral process. So and not an Electoral Commission editor just say rerun in that polling stations,
Okay.
Even so that is the guidelines, the directive of the Electoral Commission. Because and again I've said a wise vision for me as if I have been maybe MPP will not understand that one because they want to come and fight a losing fight. But the could have understand and say this is battle, you will not win it. He will not win. He could have saved the country Ghana and say, okay, my Ghana, there's a more time again. As long as I can, some time back, you say, once you have a life, you have the future, no? 1 polling station, which you have lost the polling station already. That's 1. 2, there's nothing that will change that polling station, even if everybody votes. The MPP wins by even 100 votes in that polling station. And they still win the whole constituency. Because 165 votes to be that. So the NDC is going to be counting from that 165 to add up their numbers in that polling station. So I'll be surprised. I don't know. Maybe by the time he will reason up and say, for the sake of a minor is to save money and everything. No, I'm not contesting. We are not going more to contest the NDC issue. But at the end of the NDC will win that seat no matter what.
Okay. But initially, isi sansusuye baye esobaye rerano na yera computer more directors of election no na asomoni isi enya dwena fedie have you agreed money isi ejina fa ko se rerano enkoso ana Madi.
You see, for the sake of peace of this country, we'll agree to go to that process of a rerun of that election.
So for the sake of asumjene dia, other than much man so other constituencies here recollation here. But for the sake of asumjene into no here, is a recollation here into mana.
Now the judge is back asumjene more. So for the sake of peace, we will do that to go to rerun that election.
Moshe neko in mo favor dia for the sake of asumjie. But in favor dia,
you can't tell me something that's wrong.
Madi wo
Election so you wa.
Madi online no tete ko menim di ntia.